Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And expectations are rising, and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And it's Gullit. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Yeah, time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to Oh, he's been caught on it here! And here's Suarez. Now it's Van Basten. Pedri. Mbappe. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And he cuts out the supply. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, Waters, he's shooting! Maldini is there, and he can get that clear. Gullit. Oh, and he's through the middle. He's onside. Big chance! He's got the shot away! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain!
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run onside proved the key ingredient.
Paris Saint-Germain have broken through. It's 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And here's Mbappe.
Nigeria really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Oh, what a pass! Gerrard. Van Dijk. once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Well, a 1-2 is easier to pull off than most dribbles, and I think we've just seen the proof.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Chance!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Mbappe looking to play it into the box. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. It's a mighty effort! Cleared away. Hullet. And it's Hullet. Chouameni. That is ended up in no man's land. Gerrard. Interesting ball. Oh, good-looking ball. Mbappe.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Pass somewhat off target. And it's Hullet. Now it's Hullet. Oh, good spread. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And here's the chance to counter. Ayhan. Endo. Bastoni. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Here's Chouameni. Mbappe. Mbappe stood his ground strongly. Mbappe hurtling down that right flank. There's the crossfield ball. Now it's Van Basten. Gerrard. No foul, says the referee. Now he's off and running. Rijkaard gets across to Inter. And the whistle goes for half-time. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. Couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's one each. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
So, both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Nigeria clearly have been the better side here, so if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Pedri. Pirlo. Luis Suarez. Pirlo. And it's Gerrard. Well timed, excellent interception. Mbappe. Oh, that's a very... Oh, shooting chance! There it is!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
And now he has two. Paris Saint-Germain take the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to.
There's the hit! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Do I really need to tell you, Peter, that he has to do better, especially from there?
He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Driving through the middle. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Nigeria clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Bastoni cuts out the pass. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And it's Luis Suarez. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to break at pace. Now, what about a counter-attack? Chouameni. Pedri. Messi. Hullet. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And the counter-attack is on here for Nigeria. Pedri. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Chouameni.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's a nicely measured pass. Has a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pedri. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a pretty loose pass. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Nigeria are in a tearing hurry to save themselves here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have. Nigeria have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 5.
Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position. And this an opportunity to pull level.
Le numéro 18. Pirlo. À leur place, le numéro 15, Puyol. Le numéro 20, Forlan. Le numéro 22, Neymar. Le numéro 12,
Ribéry!
Bale.
It's loose
Le
now and they
numéro
want to get it
19,
back.
Changement.
Odegaard. Chouameni. It's Ribéry. Great chance! Neymar. Forlan. Oh, Red, nice interception.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Bale purring through the gears. Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. They've played it short. And that will be it. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Nigeria are looking a touch fragile, Peter. Confidence looked well down, and they have to find some courage quickly now if they're to react.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Pirlo goes on a run down the left wing.
Modern football is full of power, pace and physicality, but there's a player out there who's man...
And the finish! Pirlo. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. He's going for goal! There it is! And on this day, when he celebrates his 200th appearance, a memorable moment.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And no, that was never going to make it. And he's running through. Real chance here. Big chance! He's scored! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. So that's two now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Rijkaard. Nigeria have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Well, they've got it again, and it's Pirlo. Zico. It's Zico! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Pedri. Davis. Neuer chooses to deal with it himself. Good spot, he's seen the run. Now it's Pedri, and that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Zico, just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Rijkaard. Araujo. And it's Rijkaard. To Thuram. Not the most accurate pass. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Pirlo. Can he spark a counter here? Pedri. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Pullet. Messi. Pirlo. Nigeria heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. And here's Hullet. Steaming on goalwards. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Romario! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Brazil really are in the ascendancy here, and they know they have to register while that's the case.
Pirlo. Zico. Alexander-Arnold cuts it out. And it's Zico. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Alexander-Arnold.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And there's the end of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Nigeria just didn't want the half-time whistle to be blown. Convincing and controlled.
Nigeria in control at half-time, 2-0.
Drinking is only allowed in the areas shown on this map. Thank you very much for your cooperation.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Decent progress down the left.
Oh, great feat, that.
That's very neat. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pirlo. And it's from Mario. Time and again they are repelled. Oh, no question, that's a foul. About as smooth as it gets. The second half sparked straight into life. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
We have got... And Romario! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Really got in the face of his opponent to set it up. It's great grafting.
Chouameni. Oh, good-looking ball. Alexander-Arnold. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Zico goes hurtling down that left-hand side.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Corner number 2, then. And it's been taken short. Has a go! And it's hoisted clear.
Attendance for this match was 81,007.
Just about up to the hour now. And here's Romario. And it's Zico. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Bastoni gets good distance on it. Reinildo producing a good steal there. showing a good level of alertness. Brazil are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Vieira clears it away. He's gone for goal! Oh, just wide.
That's just plain unlucky. There were many, me included, who thought that was going in.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here. Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, nice touch.
Wow, look who's involved. Brazil really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Zico, great defending, strong and determined. And he's intervened well there. Romario! Goal! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
This has become one superb game of football.
Brazil surely know by now that they've put so much work into producing the equaliser that they'll battle on for a winner. You know, it's all one-way traffic for them now, and they simply have to capitalise on it.
Zico, just 5 minutes left.
This is the time you need that pace.
Spread neatly. Mbappe! Traoré. Passing is crisp and sharp.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
And he's there to get it away. Real chance! Just sails past the upright.
Oh, how close was that to going in? It only required the smallest of tweaks.
Substitution for Nigeria, number 10.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 20, number 17, number 22, Pedri. Coming on the field, number 8,
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
Number 11, Erdegaard. Number 13, Ribery.
Substitutions taking place.
And that's that. A draw, and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. Now it's Darwin. Nunez, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that's a superb pass. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Well, that looks a cracking ball. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
The fella you're looking at, Peter, Ashraf Hakimi. I think one of the better offensive fullbacks anywhere in the world. He's very much the modern fullback. He was a winger, moved a little bit deeper, but he still has that passion to get forward. And we know it's backed up by a great engine, and occasionally an eye for goal.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Endo is there, and he can get that clear. Davis. Endo gets it away. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Fabian Ruiz.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Dembele. And he's had it nicked away. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Pedri. He can run onto that. Pedri. Lovely bit of skill. And he's there to belt it away. Taken back almost at once. Now it's Sané, and he's got the beating of his man. Sané! Goal! Marseille! Marseille have the lead!
Marseille clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
No way through there. Well timed, excellent interception.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Dembele powering forward here. Now it's Darwin. Endo promptly onto that, and that is that.
Nigeria really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Fabian Ruiz! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Tries to get it clear. And he's chosen to go back.
I would think that was the wisest choice.
Played back.
Modern football for you, and all that pressing.
And he's cut it out. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Over to the left, and it's Dembele. Hakimi. Nice sequence of passes, this. He's played it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And he's searching through. And that was very necessary. And here's Mbappe. Dembele. Dembele. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's been shifted off it. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Alexander-Arnold. Rodri. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Tchouaméni. Hakimi spots it and intercepts. And that'll be the last act of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And, well, there was a genuine flow about the game. Most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And we are back on the way.
Nigeria really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Oh, shooting chance! It's there! Two to the good! They have breathing space!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Nigeria looking to pass their way through. Marseille looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of ballers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Fabian Ruiz. And it's Sané.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
He could be in here. And the finish! He scores! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they probably needed an early goal in this half just to give them the confidence and belief to push on.
And the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Marseille appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He's had it taken off him. Mbappe just eases him off the ball. Sané. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's there to retrieve it. And he has been fouled there.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Nunez was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And he gets rid in a hurry. And here's Nunez. Mbappe. And here's Mohamed Salah. Van Dijk gets a foot in here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. That is lovely. Mohamed Salah. Now it's Darwin. And he cuts out the supply. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Passing nice and neat. Oh, chance! And yes, it's there! Do not write them off. Back they come. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Mbappe demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
This has become one superb game of football.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Substitution for Nigeria. Number 10, Mbappe. Number 20, number 22, Pedri. Number 17.
Strokes it back.
Coming on the field,
Not a lot more he could do there.
8,
Nigeria merit full
Number
marks for their
94.
attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot,
Number
obviously.
13, Ribery. Substitutions taking place.
Tchouaméni does well to get it back. Van Dijk. Now it's Darwin. Now it's Mohamed Salah. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Ribery. Gets a good foot in there. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Van Dijk kept his eye on it, and he's there. That has been slung wide. Fiddles it through. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Talisca. Great hit! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, that defence is perplexed by the fact they've allowed him the space.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Alexander-Arnold. And we're done. Nigeria have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure.
Just a quick announcement. It is now
So a
time for our
dramatic
special
game
lottery.
decided
Please grab
in
the
its
tickets we're
very
giving
last
when we get through
moments.
the gates.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.